All right, good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Vegan Guitarist. I'm sitting here in my van that I've built out and to actually live in. You see the van life videos and everything, and I've got lots of van videos on my channel. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't seen any of those, it's been a gradual, slow build because I got married and didn't need to live in my van. And my wife actually helped me find this van. So before we got married and everything. And so anyway, the last week in September, my wife and I went camping out up in the mountains of Georgia. And that was the first real test of the van and it having all accommodations, refrigerator, stove, lights, water, and storage. Now I should have filmed that, and I really wanted to, but sometimes things don't get filmed on the van stuff because my wife has decided to back away from being in videos. Some of the older videos when we first met and were hanging out, she's in those videos, but she's decided that she no longer wants to be in videos. So it's really hard sometimes because I want to film these things, and but just under the circumstances, with it being the first time taking the van out to actually live in it, I just didn't film it. It would have made a great video, however, because the stove caught fire, and so there was a small fire in the van that was a little stressful there for a second, but everything got put out. Everything is fine. Had to replace the hose going from the propane tank to the stove, but other than that, no big deal. Now, of course, one of the things we learned really fast on that camping trip was things that we needed, such as the van needed its own living utensils, so to speak. Well, utensils, yeah, food utensils, plates, paper towels, napkins, places for where our clothes are going to go, places for where the food's going to go, and all this stuff, and really hadn't been figured out yet. So it was definitely a learning curve there. But when we got back, I knew instantly. I was like, I know what I need to get, and we're really gonna make this van really feel like it's livable and with all the amenities and everything. So let me show you those things really fast. So I had to install paper towels, and this was the only place that was really gonna fit. Everywhere else really wasn't gonna be a good place for it. So right here, attached to the roof, to the ceiling, and just over this area of the stove where this brand new cutting board is. One of the things we learned was that we needed a cutting board. So ordered this cutting board, which actually came with two other smaller cutting boards. Got an extra roll of paper towels there, and our plates, some earth-friendly compostable paper plates. Now that box is the extra utensils, but we do have the utensils here. This nice bamboo utensil shelf holder. Got some forks, spoons, knives, all compostable bamboo. This is our wine opener. We had brought a bottle of wine with us on the camping trip and didn't have a wine opener. We needed a lighter with the long end to light the propane. And then we got just measuring units for cooking. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Now, one of the things that happened well, not one of the things, the thing that happened that caused that stove fire was the fact that, you know, we got there that evening, and we were ready to make some food, and so I had my wife and we stepped out of the van. We opened up the side doors, the back doors, and I was going to turn on the propane. Just wanted to be very safe about it. And so, well, I had forgotten this big giant lighter that I had used in all my previous testing of the stove. And so the only lighter that we had, Kim happened to have a very small lighter. And so went to turn on the propane and use this small lighter, you know, like just having to get in there. And I wasn't paying attention like I thought I was. So I kind of cranked up some propane high, and then so finally it lit, and there was this kind of, you know, this fire that kind of landed on the counter and in various places, causing that small fire. But it was put out, no problem. So now one of the things I wanted to do right away was, besides getting all these supplies for the van to make it feel very livable, was to actually test it out. Here's our refrigerator, ARB. It's sitting at 38 degrees Fahrenheit. And so I brought my food to work here in the van, put it in the fridge, and figured I would eat lunch here in the van while during my lunch break at work. So let's see what all we got in here. See, that just lifts up like that, and open up. So down here we got some our Ezekiel bread with flaxseed, some plant-based mayo, some peanut butter for dessert. I'll show you what happens there. Chocolate for dessert. Got some hummus. So delicious American cheese slices. Kraut, some beet red sauerkraut. This is good probiotics. Definitely eating kraut. Whoops. Got an avocado in there. Some power greens. And just thought I'd throw some dates in for little part of my dessert. Just a little extra snack on, extra calories. All right, so I'm making a sandwich, starting with my bread. All right, got the plant-based mayo over here, some traditional hummus right there. We're using our bamboo compostable knife. Got our kraut on there, some greens, avocado, and our cheese on there. All right, completely vegan sandwich with limited ingredients. So basically the avocado is like the meat, and everything else is just you know, all the other toppings, whatever. So anyway, this sandwich is delicious. I make it all the time, so give it a try. Now, the one thing the van still needs is a trash can or place to dispose of trash or waste while in the van and driving, and you know, just not having anywhere to put it. Something that I've always done since I was very poor was buy these chocolate bars. I like the darkest chocolate I can get, which for this brand and where I've been shopping, this is the darkest I can buy, 95%. I have seen this bar at 100% cacao, but at a different store that I don't usually shop at. But I like to take 2 squares, break them in half, and use my peanut butter, and just get some peanut butter out, and got me a ghetto peanut butter cup. And last but not least, I'll just have a couple dates just to finish off my meal. All right, so eating in the van. This has been awesome experience for me. Just doing this during my lunch break at work. It's a beautiful day outside, and man, this just feels natural, like normal. You know, nothing weird about it. I don't feel weird out here in the parking lot in my van eating, completely at ease, at peace. And yeah, so I know there's a ton of van life people out there on YouTube filming their daily life in their vans, and I'm not at that point, but I do appreciate you tuning into this video just to see my van and see, you know, the things I have done so far, and me as I continue this project. And you know, so thank you so much. It definitely means a lot to me. So all right, until next time, you're awesome. Thank you.